Man, you know what it is. Coffee, talk, Av. It's your boy Big Dean. All the rest of that, guess what? I don't give a sip. Today I'm sipping on coffee called Sunrise Paradise. It's a nice little blend, some nice Arabica blend right here. You go compliment with the OG of the day. You know, that's the other coffee and a little bit OG vape. But let's get into this. You know, I stay motivated to talk to y'all. So I bumped into a person I knew, you know, and we had a small conversation. You know, basically where I'm gonna go with this is the power of association. Now, growing up, this was something I've always, you know, I'm gonna start like this. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. So, yeah. Power of association was something I grew up with, consistently hearing in our household, and it was basically sort of a conditioning tool to keep you on a straight and narrow and doing what you're supposed to do, and you know, keeping yourself proper. So, what power of association is you probably can figure out a couple other ways to say this. There's a couple other ways that they say the same thing. So, power of association is what you surround yourself with, and the power that's generated within that association. So, if you surround yourself with thieves, then 9 times out of 10, you're gonna somehow become one of the thieves within the group of thieves. If you hang with fashionistas or graffiti artists, you tend to lean in and start to somewhat become part of that association. Now, where am I going with this is this gonna break a lot of people's hearts, because I was talking to the buddy, and you know, in the discussion, he was telling me, "Oh well, I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that, and I see you be shining and you keep pushing, and you got a nice family and everything's going for you." And that's not the things I like to hear. Ooh, excuse me, did I just burp on camera? I did, but I'm human. So, I tell him, I said, "Well, dude, it's because I know that the hood don't love you, because the hood itself don't exist. The hood itself don't exist. Hood is conceptual. You hear me? The hood is conceptual. What do I mean? Okay, so some of my viewers might know me from the past on YouTube or in music or something, you know, locally in our where we from, and those abroad who have caught wind of it. But when you moving, you can't have that concept as your primary principle in that movement. So what I mean is, I'm old enough to have seen the word hood and the power it brought and the power it carries now manifest into what it is. So I'm going to break it down to you. Before hood was lingo or slang or used as a term, we addressed it as the neighborhood. Now, I don't want nobody to think I'm talking funny. I want you to pay attention to when I say certain words, how I say them. I might say it in a fashion to where you hear both the words that I want you to hear. So, let me continue. So before hood, there was neighborhood, which was a neighborly situation. You see, that was a time when you come out in the morning, maybe 8:39 in the morning, look up and down the street, you smell the bacon and eggs if you eat pork, if you eat beef or whatever, you smell breakfast in the air. Waffles, pancakes, pine saw. Windows are open, the breeze is whipping through the neighborhood, and yeah, I almost said hood because I'm just like you. I'm not above you. I'm within this system too, but I'm a different body, so I'm able to observe and bring back that material for you. So yeah, I'm not no better than you. We all moving together, and I'm with y'all. But anyway, you smelling all this breakfast. You see your buddies out there getting their morning stretch on. What up? What up? He still got on his boxers. Ain't even took his bath yet. I got my PJs on. And then the day transitioned, but it stayed neighborly. Down the street, the man who owned the store on the street lived on the street. So each neighbor knew each other's kids and grandkids, and we all played out. So we were monitored. It wasn't until the movie Boys in the Hood came out. It wasn't until the movie Boys in the Hood came out. The imagery that came with the word hood, boys in the hood, that's what was on the posters. So hood is shown to you as this lifestyle that they show you within that movie. And everyone stars hood, hood, hood. But it's not just a verbal thing. It's also a physical manifestation. So you start to act out the visualized definition of that propagandized word. Power of association. How do you break that? How do you get off of that? So I tell my buddy, I say, man, look, and we old enough, we've been old enough, we grew up outside. Now that's no knock to our parents and that whole age group of parents that was around there. That's no knock to that. We grew up outside because that particular age group of parents was either two things. They were either out here on the crack, this was the crack era, or they were extra working because they had to alleviate crack being in their household, around the household. They had to provide. So I tell the buddy, I say, look, man, we went to the same schools. We had the same teachers. We had the same peer circles and things of that sort. So when I look at each other, I'm not the most sympathetic person. I'm not the most sympathetic person. Because I don't tend to use my emotions for nonsense. I move them because I control them. They don't control me. When I want to be sensitive, I turn that on. When there's no need to be sensitive, it's not on. 90% of the day, it can't be turned on if you're dealing with the world. So I tell the buddy, why you think I be getting in those positions? Man, when I want to do an art project, what do? I start going to the artsy part of town. Mingling around in the artsy places. So I can brush and bump into the art people of whatever I'm trying to do. If I want to do some videography or get into that, I go there and insert myself. See, the power of association, that's one of those things. You got to put I listen to some buddies, man. I hear some friends, peers, cousins, and I hear people talking. It's always the same story. So I tell them, I say, man, look. Okay, here a prime example. This for you men. And you straight up brothers that's on the square and you looking straight ahead. You know what I'm saying? You focused. You tuned up. You know what I'm saying? You got that 360 on the mind dash. What I'm saying, this buddy always, hey man, these bleeps ain't this, and these bleeps ain't that. And then when you do have a counterpart, it's my beep, my beep, my beep. Now I'm one of them brothers that I'm from the hood too, because I got to speak to you like you know. I'm from the hood too, but I'm not one of them brothers who tend to use that B word like that, bro. I'm not one of those. Because if I'm insinuating female, I got a mama, a grandma, aunties, nieces, you know what I'm saying? Cousins, sister, bro. And I'll smack you backwards if you address them as that. But back to what I'm saying. So I tell him, man, look, what you be looking for? Now, because, and this for women too. What are you looking for? Is it because you could be just looking for, you're not trying to be in that type of 5-year longevity type of relationship, but at the time you want the comfort of a singular person and the experiences of dating and going to movies with that singular person. Okay, but you have to tell that person that when y'all talking about what y'all are about to start, you got to tell them that. Don't be pussyfooting. Say this what I'm on. Bros, say that's what you on. Y'all be pussyfooting too. Just to get the snatch? Man, please. This where I'm at. I ain't trying to do this. I'm trying to do it. And woo. Take it from there. Everything is on the level. It's the same when you associating. What you accepting. So I tell him, I say, bro, look, I know you. I say, man, look. Your last 5 women, you got them from the bar. Now, I'm not saying that quality women don't go to the bar, but I have lived a life, and I know women that are quality women, and I know women that are knowing that status is what's really operating out here and what's moving around. So they tend to gather other places. Like, for instance, at the hood bar, you can find a couple professional women and good ladies that's not just at the bar to be, you know. But what you're not going to find is a bar full of doctors and lawyers and paralegals at the hood bar. You can find you a good brother, got a job, he dedicated to his job, he good discipline, good guy at the bar, at the hood bar. But you're not gonna find the doctor, the lawyer, the professor. For you to get more and be better, you gotta associate yourself with more and better. Okay, I know more and better is part of the illusion as well. But learning to use the illusion and get these terms together is what I'm here to help you. You know what? Hold on.